a Chamberlain LiftMaster Pro half horsepower. This is a model 2220-267 screw drive. Now this unit has a broken coupler right in there. You can see that right there. And when we run it, all right, first thing first, unplug the unit. All right, we'll start off by taking the shell off of this motor so I can see my limits. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that screw off and that screw off right there. From this point, all I'm gonna do is gonna grab the shell on both sides. I'm gonna pull it straight down. Okay, it just snaps right in place on the tops. I'm just gonna pull straight down like that. Comes right off. If you're not familiar with your limits up or down, you just simply grab your shell and you can see at the top is the up limit and the bottom hole is the down limit. So the top will be the adjustment on how high you want the door to open. The bottom will be the adjustment on how far down you want the door to close. Okay, because there's really no room for this motor to move, I'm gonna have to separate the motor from the angle iron and drop it down so I can get this motor apart. All right, next we're gonna loosen the punch angle, or the angle iron. So we got it apart. Here I'm just gonna simply pull the motor back, separate it from the rail, and you can see that coupler right there. You got the new coupler. I'm gonna have to fish it in there. So I have the coupler on. I'm gonna take my motor, I'm gonna slide it back into the rail until it slides all the way onto the coupler, like that. Now we can go ahead and push our motor back up and lock our rail. All right, we got everything tightened up. We got our screws all back in, our punch angle tightened. We're gonna plug it in and run it and watch where our door goes so we can adjust our limits. All right, so, okay, essentially that's where the door is stopping. When it hits the up limit, that's where the door is stopping. So you can see we have an issue with our limits right now. Now, if you go to adjust your limits by just turning the knob back and forth, you're gonna mess up everything up. So I'm gonna show you what we have to do from this point right here. The door is in the open position. It's still too low. I'm gonna have to move this middle contact a little bit away from the open position. I'm gonna loosen this right here. This plate, loosen it right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push down on this plate and separate these two wheels in here. See how it's touching? I need to separate this wheel so I can rotate it to slide this over. So I'm gonna push down on it, push down, sliding the wheel. Okay, what I did was I pushed down on it, separated the wheels. I was able to rotate this wheel, move the middle contact off of the open limit, ran it, and that's where it opens. Let's check and see the down limit. It's perfect. Notice how it touched the down limit and it stopped right where it needs to be. Now watch when it opens up to touch the open contact. Right there. We got it on the money. We're gonna go ahead and put our shell back on. Now, if you look at this shell here, it's got two pieces here coming up. You're right in there. That's how you're gonna connect it up. It's gonna snap right in place, just like that, right there.